He touched the woman's backside. She showed a look of enjoyment. The boss saw his employee flirting with his own wife. He decided to make Dave work extra hours, but he unexpectedly ran into a killer moving a dead body. He rushed into the men's restroom, found the company security guard lying there dead on the floor. Dave walked closer to check on him. The restroom door slowly creaked open. The killer then walked right in. Dave looked down and saw a set of keys on the dead security guard. He understood he was totally finished. He reacted very quickly, slipping into the adjacent restroom stall, but then the restroom's infrared light suddenly turned on very brightly as the killer stood up from the toilet. Dave perfectly timed his movement. Both of the toilets flushed simultaneously. This incredibly foolish killer didn't even notice anything unusual. He walked out completely unaware of Dave. Dave frantically escaped from the restroom, but then he bumped into another colleague who was also working late that night. Dave told him the entire crazy story. They rushed towards the elevator to escape, but the elevator had already been destroyed. They tried the fire escape route, but it was locked. All of the building's exits were blocked. They had no choice but to go back to the office. Dave told his colleague to use the computer to call the police for urgent help. He went to his desk to grab his cell phone, but then he saw the killer approaching them. They quickly dove and hid under the desks. The stupid killer again didn't spot Dave. He just turned off the computer and left. After the killer had walked away, Dave went to look for his boss, told his colleague to keep calling the police. When he arrived at the boss's office, the room was completely empty inside. When Dave returned to his own office, his colleague was no longer there. No time left to overthink anything. He grabbed his phone to start calling 911, only to realize his phone battery was completely dead. When he went to plug it into charge, he found his colleague's body lying right there. Just then the killer came back again. He immediately slipped into the storage room. He turned around and took a look, and found another dead body lying right next to him. Suddenly Dave's cell phone started ringing. The killer turned and walked towards Dave's desk. After hanging up the phone call, he started looking through Dave's mobile phone. Dave knew he had been exposed now. The killer had definitely discovered his presence. Do you think Dave managed to escape in the end?